Welcome all to DeFi Crypto and Airdrops. I am Veteran Crypto, aka Mike. This is Jeff, aka the Blockchain Report. And if you could, on your way in, if you could like and share the stream, and it would help us out quite a bit. Just getting this good info out there to people that are trying to learn about crypto and trying to learn about the emerging technology and investing, and you know hopefully help them avoid some of the channels out there that are somewhat predatory, and it only gets worse as the bull market goes on, where
Mhm.
people enter the market. We saw it just recently. People getting in the market through meme coins. They go viral on social media. That Trump coin, um, you know, just record amounts of liquidity that that thing generated. And there's a lot of people. I was screaming it from the rooftops on on social media, telling people stay away. If you're not in already, you're too late. Stay away. Don't FOMO in now. Um, it was getting to where it was like almost in the top 10, I think, at one point, as far as market cap. Um, so I hope, I hope all that posting I did, got, some people to stay out. Last I looked, what is it now? Last I looked, it was at like in the high 20s, low 30s.
I don't know. I haven't looked at too many coins recently.
Oh yeah, it's down to number
Where's it?
26. It's down to $28.
You know,
So
pull up
yeah,
the
it's
chart real quick. Let's see the
yeah,
bloodbath of this thing.
I can show that real quick. So this is pretty much it. I mean, it looks like it might have found some support. Oh, sorry. Let me go to present. Present. All right. So you can see. I mean, it just took off like a freaking rocket. I mean, just right out the gate. It just. I mean, it went at one point. It was up to like almost $80 per token.
Yeah, 70 something.
Yeah, like
It like peaked.
77 or yeah, something like that. And it just looked like it was going to
Woo.
keep going. And then that Melania token launched. The official one, his
Mhm.
wife, if you don't know,
Yeah.
and it just tanked. I mean, like I think it was like 40% or something like that. That the Trump token tanked, and then it tried to rebound after that, and since then it's just kind of been this slow trickle down. But it kind of looks like it's kind of tried to find some support around this level at the $24 ish range. Back here you can see it was used as support before it took off, and then now it's kind of almost like settling down on it. I don't know. What do you think? I mean, do you think that this thing might see another resurgence, later on in the bull
I mean,
market,
it
or?
being the official. I mean, is that what we're going with now? Because I know we had the other Trump meme coin that
Yeah, the
Drew had
MAGA,
the
the
creator
MAGA
of, or
coin.
the MAGA. Is that what that was? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
So I think with this being the official Trump meme coin, it has a lot more solidity, or staying power. You know, it's
hmm.
tied to them and the official NFTs. Did you get any of those? The Trump
No,
NFT
I didn't.
at
I
all?
didn't. I know some people who did, but I didn't.
Yeah. So if it's the official one, and I don't know much about the Melania one, if anybody really cares about it in the long run, but I would much rather hold the Trump meme coin than Melania. And I mean, if you do hold it, you know, meme coins aren't my thing, but if you do hold it, I would hold that. At least have like a little moon bag. Don't put a lot into it, you know. Just
Yeah, yeah.
just
I
have a little
honestly,
moon
I
bag.
think the only reason that Melania coin like started doing anything was people were hoping that it was going to do the same thing that the Trump coin did. I personally, I really do think that it was poor form, for Trump to launch a meme coin like right before he takes office, and I was really hoping that being the pro Bitcoin and pro crypto advocate that that he is, and wanting to make the U.S. Kind of the home of crypto innovation and things like that. That he would have. It memes in general. I honestly, they're just a blight on the crypto industry. I mean, they're everything that all the people that don't know about crypto and the actual technology. They're everything that they claim they are. I mean, there's nothing supporting them. It's a pump and dump. It's basically people that get in, go on social media and hype it and hype it and hype it to try to get as many people to get in as they can so they can dump their bags on them.
Yeah.
It's really all it is. People can sugarcoat it how they want. That it's community and it's this and it's this. It's like no, it's basically people that know crypto. They get in early. These influencers and stuff like that hype it up, get people to think that they're going to get rich quick. And then, as soon as they see that, because they look at all the analytics and they know how to read all the charts and, all the data points, and they see, all right, this is the sweet spot. This is where I need to dump my bags. And then you just watch this fucking tank, it just tanks the price. And for every one person that gets rich, there's 10 or more that lost everything. It's sad.
Yeah.
And the majority
and there's always going to be some exit liquidity. Somebody's going to be someone's exit liquidity, and that's just
of course
how it goes. Unfortunately, I've been on that end many, many times. Especially the last bull to bear market. So,
well, and the thing is I mean, other cryptos and legitimate projects are similar. They have certain. There's always somebody that's providing the liquidity. The new people are, if somebody wants to cash out, that bought at a lower price, when they cash out, they're basically cashing out somebody else's liquidity that they injected. However, there's technology, there's innovation, there's things going on behind the scenes, like, Amazon, Tesla, NVIDIA, there's something that's fueling, and justifying the price. Whereas the only thing justifying the price on a meme is fresh blood. As soon as fresh blood stops coming in, then it's over. It's so. Anyway, hey, what up, Deadwood? What up, Josh? Appreciate you guys. What's showing up. Sorry to hear that, Josh. Josh has been trying to get into some liquidity pools, and there's something up with his wallet or something like that. He says he can't rebalance. That it keeps timing out, and I've asked, I've had him like reboot his. Maybe you can help him. I mean,
what kind of wallet is it? Is it a MetaMask?
It's a Coinbase wallet.
Coinbase. Okay.
Yeah, and I had him reboot his computer because every once in a while I have to do that. Sometimes mine gets stuck and I have to reboot my computer. I had him go in, and I don't know if he did it, but actually, you know what?
You clear the cache.
Can you show him maybe real quick how to do that before we jump into the actual content?
For because I'm not sure like what the
can you show him how to like do that hard disconnect, like not just on the on Aerodrome hitting the disconnect, but going in your actual wallet and going to the settings. And because I know it has to be something super easy.
Because when is he having this error? Is it when
it's anytime that he tries to
executing the transaction?
Yeah. Anytime he's trying to rebalance, anytime he's trying to exit or enter a liquidity pool, it's basically timing out.
And that's in VFAT, or is that on Aerodrome itself?
I think both. Correct me if I'm wrong, Josh.
Yeah,
it looks like
I don't know where it is in the Coinbase wallet.
Oh, here I'll see if I can show my.
Yeah, because I use the Rabby wallet. My I have a little settings that says connected dApps, and MetaMask it's kind of clunky to get to, but
all right, cool. Here we go. All right, Josh, I need you to do this real quick. So what you do is you open up your Coinbase wallet, you go to settings, and then up here it will have recovery phrase, profile, connections, and more. Click on that, and then you go
Connected
into
dApps.
connected dApps. And then right here, it will have like all the different websites that your wallet's connected to. So it will have VFAT, Aerodrome, all that. Just disconnect all, like disconnect them so that it just totally separates, and it should clear whatever the error is that's not letting you do it. And then of course reboot your computer, come back in, and then try reconnecting to either VFAT or Aerodrome and do what you're trying to do. That's about the last thing I can think of that to help you out with that. So I hope that helps you out, man. I'll check with you after the stream maybe and see if you need any more help. But I guess before we kick it off, I'll share my tales of woe. So with the market dump, I actually am at the lowest I've ever been with my DeFi profile. So
Ooh.
I'm down to 23,422 for the total value, but a lot of it is just because Aerodrome like went down to like 90 cents at one point. And so yeah, that's Aerodrome has a huge effect on my DeFi profile portfolio.
Yeah. But hey, you still hold the same amount. So when it goes up to fucking $20, you're
I actually have. I'm still earning like around $100 to $200 of free Aero a day. So yeah, when it goes back up, it's like I'm going to have a shit ton of money. But yeah, it's just those of you and Josh was running into this. He was getting kind of discouraged because he was looking, and he's just like, every time I look at it, it looks like I'm losing money. I'm just losing money. I'm just losing money. I'm like, don't look at the dollar amount. Look at the token amount. Watch the token amount. But all right, enough of that. We have some content for you this evening. I'm going to kick it over to Jeff and let him take the reins. And he's going to tell us about a new project, Mainnet, that's about to launch. Take it away, Jeff.
We got it's already launched, man.
Okay.
Abstract is live. Hold on, let me
when did that happen?
I had the wrong earlier today. Mainnet doesn't always mean token launch. And a lot of people are discovering that because they were
I learned that with Plume.
Oh yeah, their mainnet hasn't. And man, I got fucked with that by claiming on the exchange, on the centralized exchange, because they fucking halved my allocation, man. For claiming early. I was like, this bullshit, but it's all right. I still got almost 1,000 on my other wallet, so it's.
I didn't get anything. If it makes you feel any better, I didn't get shit.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like coming in that late,
Well, I mean, I can't complain. I mean, I had like 25,000 miles or something. It just if I got anything, it probably would have been like 20 cents or something like that.
Not even worth the gas.
I did go on Blowfin. Finally, they launched on Blowfin that doesn't have the KYC, and so I went and bought 10,000 worth. I went and bought 10,000 worth of Plume.
Yeah, I saw you mention that in the stream this morning. That they were the ones that they just recently listed, or did they list?
It was immediately the end of last week.
Okay, so fairly new.
Yeah, I was trying to get Drew and I was trying to get Josh on their streams in the chat. I was trying to tell them because both of them were like, well, I don't know where to get it and all this stuff, and I was trying to type in the chat that hey, those of us in the U.S. and I think there's a couple of new ones that in the past couple of days that where it launched, but at the time, Blowfin was the only one that you could do, and so anyway.
That's good to know, because I know a lot of people. I mean, you can buy it on Ethereum, but nobody wants to pay those gas fees.
Oh, fuck no.
But
I was
yeah,
looking today. I was wanting to get what was that? It was some Ethereum project that I couldn't find anywhere, but I was gonna do it on the Ethereum mainnet, and it was gonna cost me
Mhm.
like I was gonna put like $300 in it to start, and I was only gonna get like a $180 something. So like the gas fees were like $100 and something. I'm like, what? Like I'm
Oh,
so
yeah. That's where most people will stop. They're like, "Fuck this! Why am I gonna even waste my
yeah.
time?" But now we get wonderful projects like Abstract, which put aside their fancy buzzwords they use, like account abstraction, which basically means creating a global wallet, or one wallet that you can use across any chain. And this
One
is,
wallet to rule them all.
yeah, one wallet. And I actually am able to sign up with your email address. So you don't need an actual, like, you can sign up with your crypto wallet, but if you want a little bit, if you're newer to crypto, especially like my parents, they could just sign up and log in with their email address. Let me see.
So
It'll send you a
the barrier
code.
to entry to like newer people newer to crypto, it will be a lot easier then.
Oh yeah. So they send you the. Oh, come on. There we go. And just like was it the two-factor authentication?
Yeah, 2FA.
And it gives you a wallet address right here. And I logged in with my. I didn't link my wallet to this account, so you can log in with your crypto wallet separately, and it will create a separate account tied to your crypto wallet. So it won't have any link between. So you could set up an email address to essentially airdrop farm and
Hmm.
use your Abstract or this like account to airdrop
So
farm,
like
and it won't be
so
tied to your
basically
crypto
it
wallet.
compartmentalizes so that like if you're doing airdrops and stuff like that, and you get
Yeah,
an exploit, then they can't drain everything.
yeah. So
That's
they
nice.
create with your email address. You can log in, so you don't have to worry about a seed phrase and with like keeping track of that or keeping it safe. You just have to make
So
sure your email
how do
address,
you
I guess.
store it if you want to like put it on another computer, or like you get a new phone? Like how do you?
But you log in with your email address, and it's tied to your email, so you don't
So
have.
what if somebody hacks your email?
And that's the thing, I guess. If you get your email hacked, um, but you can set up other like passkey logins and use the Authenticator app. So yeah, here I'll zoom in. So you can enable these passkeys,
Hmm.
and I have a password manager called Bitwarden. Let me actually. I don't think it's showing the whole screen right here. Yeah. So I have this app called Bitwarden, and it's a password manager. So it keeps all my pass keys and stuff in here, and it's just an extra security feature. And then
Gotcha.
so I'll
Well,
set
I mean,
this up.
that would at least make it to where, they couldn't just simply hack your email to get control of your wallet.
Yeah.
They'd have to hack your phone, your email, a lot of other things. So,
So
aerodrome's
I'll
on
go
the
ahead
move.
and link those and 2FA with passkey. So I'm just gonna I'm just gonna fully secure this right now so you can see live how to set this up. And there we go. So we are secure. And that is an easier way. Like, you're right. The email is just the first step. So you want to set these up as extra layers of security. So that's important. Now, yeah, look at little penguin. So Abstract is doing an airdrop for Pudgy Penguin, Little Penguin. Oh, why is my... They're like red
this
dot.
Isn't that kind of stream, man. This isn't that kind of stream.
Right?
We're not starting an OnlyFans here. Yeah, we're not starting an OnlyFans.
Hey. I might have to do crypto education on there soon.
Right. Crypto.
So they are doing an airdrop to Pudgy Penguin, Little Penguin, and Pengu holders. So in order to... Now, you can link the wallet that you have your Pengu tokens in, and you can earn XP. So let me show you the rewards tab. You go to the rewards tab, and actually, I'm going to send this to you. Go and sign up so you can join along. That way you can get onboarded. Oh, do I have a referral link? I don't remember. But either way, they have badges and stuff. So they're trying to make this interactive and fun. So you get badges for linking your Twitter, your Discord, for depositing onto your account, for upvoting on, where is this at? Different apps in the ecosystem, and you can upvote which ones you want to see higher in the system, like which ones you think are more important.
Oh, gotcha.
And this one, oh yeah, for trading in the portal. So they have a little token swap right here where you can trade all kinds of different tokens in the ecosystem. Now, it just launched earlier this afternoon, I think like 8 hours ago. So, oh, and they have streaming too. So I know Taco mentioned that he applied to be a streamer on Abstract. And I don't think it's just crypto specific. Like, there's some gaming here. I think it's just kind of like a Twitch style. And you get XP boosts and shit. I plan on restarting my weekly DJ streams, because years ago it was like a year and a half to 2 years I did weekly live streams for like hour and a half, like DJ sets each week. It was fun, but I plan on restarting those. So yeah. And yeah, because I actually plan on dropping I have some music I'm working on myself, so I'll be starting heavy into my music project this year. So
nice.
Yeah. So I applied to become a creator, a streamer on here, as for that and the blockchain report. But we'll see how that goes. So if you're interested in, if anyone out there is interested in like becoming a creator, if you want to stream gaming, I know who is it? Crimson Caravan. He does a lot of streaming as well. You know, he should probably apply. He'd be a good fit out here.
He's big into gaming and stuff, right?
Yeah.
The play to earn stuff.
Yeah. So, and there's a develop tab. So if you're a developer and you're interested in building on here, you can explore the different documents, tutorials, support. They got the tools, pretty much everything you would need to start, and a little section for your apps. So It's pretty cool. Bug report right here.
No, I mean, it looks like it's well put together, and then kind of the UI is very intuitive and clean. A nice clean dashboard, and the
Mhm.
little bit that I was able to read on it was, let me see. So yeah, like, well, I mean, these are some of the key things that I was able to kind of get spun up before we went live. But and I'll just read what I kind of found. It says it has a consumer focus. Abstract is designed to bring
Mm.
blockchain technology to everyday users by simplifying the user experience, which is obvious in what you've shown us so far. It aims to eliminate common blockchain adoption barriers like high transaction fees and complex wallet setups, making Web3 more accessible to the general public. Like you said, simply using an email to start a wallet. The platform introduces the portal, described as a digital theme park of fun where users can set up a wallet using just an email address, thereby facilitating
Mhm.
easy onboarding to the Web3 ecosystem. So some of the technical aspects is there's the zero knowledge rollups, ZK syncs, which it basically allows it to be much more scalable and have lower transaction fees. In a nutshell, account
Yeah.
abstraction introduces native account abstraction, where wallets function as smart contracts, providing user-friendly features like email and social logins, recovery mechanisms, and passkey support. And then, of course, like incentive programs, like you were showing, how you can earn badges and XP and
Mm.
that sort of stuff. So that's kind of the a little bit that I was able to scrape before we went live. But sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, no, that's great. It's great to know these things because these buzzwords and stuff can be really hard to understand, especially for new people, like account abstraction and all that shit. It's just an easy way to onboard new users, and I know that there's been a few projects like Zion use account abstraction. You just need an email address, and you can log in that way and do the two-factor authentication. So it's so much easier than writing down the seed phrase, keeping it locked up, and all that. Some people even got the fucking metal plates where you inscribe them
Oh yeah,
onto
yeah,
the like, oh my. It's just
dude.
madness, man. Your grandma's
Trump.
not gonna want to fucking sit there and scribe. She's not Moses.
Yeah. Oh, right, dude. Breaking news. I guess Trump during a speech, he just called on Congress to abolish the income tax.
Oh yeah, yeah. I saw that, man.
Nice.
He's
Needs to just
he's
abolish
really
the
trying
IRS.
to come through. He's well, and he's sending them right. Isn't he sending them to the border? I think he's.
Sending who?
He said the
Oh, the
IRS
IRS
agents.
agents? Yeah,
Yeah.
that 80,000 armed IRS agents. He was like, we're going to send them down to the border and they can secure the border. So honestly, that was
But
genius. It's like
yeah.
you can't necessarily get rid of them, but you can
Hmm.
reallocate them. So yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's
And
perfect. That's
and
80,000 people helping. What's that?
the external revenue service, you
Mhm.
go collect duties and tariffs and shit from. I mean, why have we been sending all this money around, and the financial system's even already fucked? So it's uh it's good to see at least some movement. I mean, action, man. That's we've seen nothing but action.
Dude, it's funny that you said that about the IRS agents. It just popped across my feed. 1,500 IRS agents have submitted letters of resignation after they announced he would put 90,000 IRS personnel on Border Patrol.
90.
Oh,
Oh,
that is hilarious.
oh man. Yeah, it's well. And what's the news about the no taxes on crypto companies? Right, that was a big one that just was
Well,
announced.
that one was for U.S. based crypto
U.S.
companies.
based.
Yeah, any
Is
U.S.
that
based
new?
crypto, there won't be a capital gains tax, and he's wanting to incentivize a lot of these companies that either started or did flee from the U.S. because of Gary Gensler and their predatory enforcement of nebulous rules.
Mm-hmm.
It basically said, "Hey, come back. We're not going to do you ugly. Come back." It was like the ex,
Yeah.
trying to get the ex girlfriend back. I'll change, baby.
Yeah.
I'll change. I'm
I'm
a new man.
changed.
I'm a new man. Come back, baby.
Standing out there with your boombox.
Oh yeah, your boombox. What was that? Say anything.
Yes. Now it's your phone.
You got
Please.
who was that? What's his name? From Gross Point Blank. That's
Oh
gonna bug me.
shit.
That's gonna bug me.
Yeah, you're going way back.
Oh, I love that movie too. I hate him as a human, but John Cusack.
Oh, John Cusack. Yeah.
Yeah, he's a total fucking dillhole, but I really do enjoy his movies.
Yeah, that's like some companies and businesses. I don't care too much about them, but I like the products. But
Like Ben and Jerry's.
uh,
Yeah,
oh
Ben and
man, that was
Oh, I got
Gin
us on
and
I got us on a rabbit trail.
Oh man.
I'm good at that.
Okay. So we're gonna have you sign up with your email and create a wallet. You don't have to show it on there, but when you're gonna do it and like it.
Yeah, do it. Do it.
Do it. Do it.
Do it. Do it. All right.
So once you sign in, take over the screen, and I'll walk you through.
All right, here we go. Let's do.
We'll get a. Oh, I'll stop sharing.
All right, I'll share my screen. All right, let me check my email.
Oh yeah, so I'm gonna say this right now. So this project that I've been airdrop hunting or airdrop farming is planning on launching. I think within the next. They said very soon, and there a lot of projects using Celestia are gonna use. Or they're like really anticipating this project. It's the Sunrise one. I think I showed you with the little bird. Oh, there we go. the remember the test net with the little bird, and you accumulate like XP and stuff, and you like dress them up. So I have a certain amount that if I hit in the airdrop, I'm gonna get the bird tattooed on me, and I'm gonna once they have mainnet launch, I'm gonna do a live stream at the tattoo. Yeah, but the airdrop, it has to be. Man, 4 figures. I mean, if it's a good 4-figure airdrop, then I'll do it live. Because I like the art, I like the project, and I think it'd be fun.
I don't want to connect my ex.
Oh yeah, that's how you unlock rewards.
Yeah, after the one. Okay, so
you can set up a separate X account if you want. Like set up one that you just want.
Well, it looks like it's not. It's not like that other one. On Plume, it was like they can add people. They can follow people for you. They can unfollow people. Like they gave them like all kinds of control over your
Oh
account.
shit.
So, like I never did the one for Plume, but this one
Yeah.
looks like it can view all the posts that I view, including posts from protected accounts and any account you can view, including protected accounts. So it
But it
doesn't look
can't
like it.
post or
Yeah, it doesn't look like it has all of those.
and that's good to know. That's good to know that you want to make sure that you're not allowing it to do anything you don't want it to do. And if you want to create a new Twitter, just link it to another Twitter and kind of use that as a separate account, just for safety. Yeah, and you can connect your Discord if you have a Discord.
I want a different penguin. I don't like this penguin.
You don't like
I want like a little militant penguin.
you want the the don't tread on me penguin.
Yeah, the don't tread on me penguin. That's what I want. He says, "Yeah, you got like a little Confederate, not Confederate, but I got a little Revolutionary War hat on and freaking a
Oh
musket."
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh
Little,
no, let me
little
send you. So
Minuteman penguin.
did you see Luca Netz, the owner of the Pudgy Penguins? He posted this penguin, this Trump penguin that looks so fucking funny. I mean, it was like so spot on. Where's it at? Oh yeah. I'm gonna send this, and you can look in the chat on Twitter and check that picture out because it's you gotta show that for a second.
Oh, here we go. I'll share the screen. It's gonna be huge.
Oh shit! This is so cute.
It's gonna be huge.
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 Okay. So now you can fund your wallet. Go into your.
I probably won't.
Oh, yeah. Share it again.
Yeah, I probably won't fund it.
Oh no! Send me. I'm gonna send you some so you can get these badges.
Oh, gotcha.
I'm gonna send you. Yeah.
Let me share. Yeah, I got so many freaking wallets. I need to. I got dust like all over the fucking place. So I'm trying to keep myself from getting because like I got yeah, like every wallet that I've ever had that I sent XRP to has 10 XRP in it. So I probably got like a couple hundred XRP just scattered around in a bunch of different wallets.
That's so stupid, man. Because you have to lock it up, right?
Well, it's just you have to have like a minimum of like 10 XRP or something like that, and so like now it's 10 XRP is like 30 something bucks. So I got like 30 something bucks and like a dozen fucking wallets, spread out.
Fuck.
Yeah,
send me that wallet address real quick. Oh yeah, back when XRP was sub pennies.
yeah, I didn't really, wasn't that big of a deal. All right, let's see.
Yeah, that's why I look at some of these projects now that are sub penny and what they can be in the future. If like even you never know, man. Some of these, okay. There could be a few projects here and there that start out sub penny and fucking just Bitcoin being the number one, but that's a special case.
Oh yeah, no, it's I don't know it's I mean that's honestly that's if somebody could figure out a way to be able to somehow scrape the dust out of wallets like consolidate, like if you could go through and like connect the different wallets, and it would
I know.
clean stuff up. Because I mean, even in my Coinbase account, I got like 10 cents here and 40 cents there, and it's not enough that I can actually trade it. But
Mm-hmm.
but if I added all of it together, with the
Oof.
that XRP I was talking about, I mean, I probably got like $500 fucking dollars of dust, fucking laying around.
Yeah, and that's the shitty thing about oh, I need my app. I'm trying to look for the code and I'm looking in the wrong app. Um, yeah, I noticed that when you have all these chains, man, you got just pennies of ETH on 20 different chains, and years from now when that ETH is like 50,000, or
Yeah.
and that dust is worth hundreds of dollars.
Yeah, right.
You're like, what? But you got to wait years and years. But I don't know. It's gonna be interesting to see. Okay, refresh your.
Look what happened to dude that Trump pardoned. The Silk Road guy. Fucking. They
Oh yeah.
seized all that Bitcoin, but I guess there was like a couple of hundred Bitcoin. Which wasn't worth shit. Back in the day, but now, I mean, a couple of hundred fucking Bitcoin is fucking millions of dollars.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah.
he got out to a nice little surprise.
I mean, would you take that trade, that 11-year,
I don't think I
sentence?
would. I don't think I
Yeah.
would. 11 years for a couple million. I'd rather have the 11 years of my life.
Yeah. Yeah. Fuck, man. All right.
All right. So
See
I
how
got
easy that is,
$3.16. So
man.
what do you want me to do with it?
So you can go to trade. Just go trade for like get some Pengu tokens. Just swap.
Right,
I don't know, swap a dollar,
right. So,
and then you can claim your badge.
All right, here we go. So I'll use ETH.
Oh yeah, I don't think there's
163 Pengu.
Save some for gas.
Oh, save some for gas. All right.
Yeah. You don't have to swap all of it, but
here I'll just do this. I'll just do 100.
Get a little skin in the game.
Yeah. Give me a little Pengu.
Never know, you might get a little abstract airdrop after this.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Because the XP and the badges do contribute towards incentives.
Oh, okay. That's good to know.
So.
All right. Transaction complete. So we'll go to rewards.
Yeah, and so you claimed that other one? Yeah, sometimes it'll take a minute for it to. Shit, I need to. Yep. Shut this down.
All right, it might take a minute to.
Yeah, it took mine like the upvote. So go to Discover, and you'll upvote one of these projects that you want to see in the spotlight, I guess. Yeah. And then you go back to rewards. Yeah. Oh, and multiplier. So there is a badge that it's like a flash badge in the rewards tab that you have to play a game on the multiplier, but over there in the top right. So you have to have an invite code to join that website or to join and play. So if you go to Discover, you can go to the website from there and go to multiplier right there, the rocket, the chick on the rocket.
Oh.
Yeah. So I guess and you need an invite code, and I've been looking for them, but nobody has, like, they're not able to verify. So I'm working on finding a way to get into this, but you can get a badge for playing a game on there too.
Very well.
But yeah, go back to rewards. Oh, yeah, and you can check out the streams, anytime.
Oh, there we go.
They're talking about some dude was doing push-ups earlier for some rewards. I don't know. And he got so tired that he started dancing.
He started dancing.
He was doing push-ups all day, he said.
He's like, I'm done with push-ups. I'm going to dance.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. And then,
I
wait for your
extra
upvote.
badges.
Yep. So there you go, man. You are locked in.
I'm
now
in abstract.
To fund, like, if anyone wants to fund their account, you can. Here, I'll show you an easy way I'll take over and
go ahead.
show really one of my favorites.
I still got 26 minutes before I can claim my PACA on Constellation DAG.
Ooh, you get the airdrop?
Well, I mean, I haven't gotten the airdrop yet, but I've gotten 55 free PACA, whatever that is going to be worth once it launches. But yeah, I got my current claim streak is 14. Oh, here. Let me I'll share this real quick. So yeah.
You claim it weekly?
No, daily. So
okay.
basically just, once a day I can come in here. My current claim streak is 14. I've claimed 45, and then it's, given me an extra 10. Supposedly this is supposed to be making it to where there's going to be like the Dagnum PI said that it's going to be what he called a sizable airdrop. What that is, I don't know, but I'm hoping that it's something awesome, but we'll see.
Yeah. I'm hoping it's soon, man. Hoping you get a nice fat one. You DCA with this dip?
I don't want a nice fat one.
No. A nice fat moon bag.
Yes, definitely. It's gonna be huge.
The chat. Is there a chat on the Twitter? Like, is it
a what?
Does the Twitter chat? I haven't even seen if the Twitter chat is like active
for
the video, the stream.
Oh yeah. Let me check real quick. It should be, but you have to have a blue check mark to be able to chat in it.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure. I didn't see any. I don't want to be rude to anyone.
No, we got 58 people watching in on
Hello, friends.
Yeah, hello. So yeah, no, it definitely would be nice to if X at some point would open up the chats to just everybody.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Get a lot more interaction.
Absolutely.
Okay. So you can fund your account here, but it is a minimum of $10. And so you can go from centralized exchange using this deposit address, but that's kind of clunky. You can do Coinbase right here. Instant, there are fees, but the best way, you can buy or transfer, and MoonPay. or send the funds manually. But one of my favorite ways is to bridge. If you're already in crypto, you have like a crypto wallet, you can use this or my favorite gas.zip, because I can bridge in and out of Ethereum basically pennies.
Really?
So yeah. This uses layer 0. And
well, that's actually what I got like $80 of layer 0 that's sitting in my Coinbase wallet. That, remember I was telling you, it's like it's wanting to charge me like pretty much the entire amount to freaking
yeah.
move it.
So it's only Ethereum though.
Oh,
that's the
like
thing.
only
Yeah.
Ethereum itself.
Because it's gas. It's like essentially you're refueling gas on Ethereum or refueling gas on other networks.
Gotcha.
Now, well, I shouldn't just say Ethereum. It's the native gas token on any chain or most chains. So Binance, right? Native token isn't Ethereum, it's BNB. But I can still transfer BNB from the Binance Smart Chain to Base if I wanted to, and it'll convert it to Ethereum, and vice versa. If I wanted to send from Base to, Binance, BSC right here, it'll send Ethereum, convert it to BNB, and it'll arrive pretty fucking fast. So I love this. And they even have testnets down here that if you don't have a way to get like testnet tokens, it's like, the minimum amount you can send is $2 and the most you can send is 50 per transaction. So anywhere in between, you can do like 7 if you want. But the minimum amount is $2, maximum is 50. And if you want to explore testnets and you don't have a way to get testnet tokens, you can essentially buy testnet tokens. Sometimes I'll do it if I don't feel like using my laptop to mine for the testnet tokens, but it's just anytime I want to bridge into Ethereum from another network, I use gas.zip because it's so fast, easy, and cheap, super cheap. So if you want to bridge into Abstract, what you do is you take your wallet address right here and you put it right here to send. That's where you want to send your funds to. So I'm just going to send $2. Now this is, $2 of Ethereum from Base. All right. You can go from any of these networks. Actually, I bridged some into my Abstract account on my wallet. So I'm just going to send it over Abstract to Abstract, but different wallets. Right.
Yeah.
So I'm going to send $2 from my crypto wallet. Is it not? Maybe it won't let me do that.
It says selected chains none.
Oh, whoops. Right here.
There you go.
Sorry. I got to click that.
There you go.
Yeah. I thought I clicked it. Okay. Yeah. So you have to click, where you want your funds to go to, what chain. So I click Abstract. I had confused because I had Abstract right here. Here, I'll just do this to make it less confusing. So I want to send from Base to Abstract, and I don't want it to go into my wallet that I'm using. I want it to go to my Abstract account.
Well, hold on. Go back. That said inbound chain.
I know that. I don't know why that is, but I know what you mean. It doesn't make sense because the inbound chain should be the ones that you're. Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
just
kind of
the
thrown
way
me
that they
off.
phrased that made it seem like that would be the wallet that's receiving.
Yeah, I'm glad you caught that because that like it's thrown me off, and I have to explain that in like my videos when I use it. Like this
Uh-huh.
is where you're sending it from, and this is where you're
Oh,
sending
okay.
it to. It's not the best layout, but
Well, I mean, yeah, the UI might suck, but from the sounds of it,
yeah.
the actual, well, the actual, use, the upside, the cons are, the UI kind of sucks, but the rest of it, the fact that you can, move ETH and stuff like that with like almost
hmm
no gas and things like that make it, very valuable.
Yeah. So I'll send $2 to my Abstract account, and I'll go ahead and I'll show you the Ethereum one because I think gas fees are pretty high. Let's go to
What,
EtherScan.
what is? Let me see. What is Gwei right now?
Oh, the Gwei. Oh,
Motherfucking
only 3.4.
only 3.4
Nice.
Gwei.
Okay. And look at how fast it's there already. Boom.
Nice.
So,
Yeah, ETH gas right now is 3.51 Gwei.
nice. And you know what? I'm gonna just send a
And
little
and it only
Ethereum
takes
over.
it only takes 2 minutes. It's like how is it that ETH became, other than the fact it has smart contracts, but I mean there is so many projects now that just do so much
hmm
more than ETH. Like how is ETH even a fucking thing anymore?
Because of the security and the DeFi really. I mean, it's the main
Yeah, I know it's the
hub
backbone
for all
just because, for years everybody's been building on it.
the
So
institutions.
yeah, it's just
Yeah, and
like,
that too.
I
Okay,
mean
look,
it's
I'm
just
gonna send this to Ethereum, right?
all right.
It's like 0.00, like sub penny. And let's see the transaction. So out. It should, yeah. Now, so for Ethereum, it might take a little bit longer, but there's really like no fees on that. And you can check on oh, I guess the transaction hasn't confirmed on the chain yet, but you can check out the transaction hash and shit. Oh,
Nice.
maybe 2 cents, maybe
All
two
right.
pennies.
All right.
I'll take that.
Yeah. I mean I mean definitely I'm kind of curious why it only allows like up to $50.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Um, so Layer Zero, when they did their airdrop, they had this as one of their, uh, I guess, multipliers or whatever. If you use
Mhm.
gas.zip a certain amount of times, and I didn't really use it like that. I was using other bridges like Stargate and shit, and I didn't I didn't really fully understand this gas.zip and what it could do. And man, I use it so much now. But yeah, there you go. An easy way to bridge into Abstract and Ethereum. So if you want to participate, and if you have a Coinbase account, that it's right there. Just if you have $10, you can send it in or do the bridge option. The bridge option is cheaper. You don't have to put $10 in. So Yeah, and it's like you said, it's aimed for consumers and people in Web 2 that don't really know how to get involved in Web 3 or that are interested in Web 3 but don't know how to get involved and are scared of the seed phrase and all these hacks and everything that hardware wallets and soft all this shit. It's a lot easier when you can just come in and have your email address. Oh, I know that. Now, I mean, I think the two-factor authentication might be a little more difficult for some people to get than others, but I mean, I think it's more common now than before, some sort of two-factor authentication. And if you're not doing it, you really should, man. Like, I don't know if you're familiar with the YubiKey, but it's like,
Yeah.
yeah, they're like security keys that you can use. And YubiKey, we used these when I was at NIO, this electric vehicle company, and
Yeah.
they used them on their security devices that go in the vehicle. And so I would have to set up these little touchscreen things with the security software and firmware, and you would use the YubiKey to help log in and verify that device. So you got these little keys.
Yeah.
And you can plug them into your laptop, and it's essentially another form of security and verification.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember when I had to use those. It was like just for like a blink of an eye. Oh, check this out.
Did you use them in the military at all?
I think for like a second that we did. I forget. It was definitely during my time in the military. I just can't remember if it was actually in the military. Looks like Nancy Pelosi just got caught. She sold $1.3 million of Nvidia stock last month.
You can't, man. How many coincidences is she going to run into?
Something. Yeah, she must have known a little something.
Oh, Jesus. I mean, make it a little less obvious, dude. It's really.
It's honestly, it's insulting. That a lot of these politicians that the things that they do and get away with, and then they want to try to take this moral high ground on everything, and go after their political opponents for doing X, Y, and Z, and they're doing like the exact same fucking thing.
Hey, I gotta say, I got a lot of respect for John Fetterman. Now, I don't know if you saw the videos today, but he was on The View, and he was shutting them down, like, basically saying, I think they use, the justice system to go after Trump, and whether you're on one side or the other doing it, it's bad for everybody. So it's not good. And he's like, I'm here, whether it's talking to Trump or whoever's in charge, I'm here to make sure that we win for Pennsylvania and the people of this country. So
yeah, I mean that's the thing is, I mean, anybody that supports what they did to Trump, I mean, you don't love him or hate him. I mean, it should be concerning because once that precedent is set, I mean, they can, the Democrats can do it against Republicans, Republicans against Democrats, independents against whoever. Yeah. Once you open that door, it's really hard to close it. So, I found it very concerning on multiple levels. And, the thing more concerning about than them doing it was that so many Americans supported it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad to see we got this crypto-friendly administration, and at least some life force into the markets, except for the past day. Hey, C90, what's up?
Hey, what's up, brother?
Yeah, we're talking about penguins and stuff
In
today.
politics, penguins and politics,
Penguins and politics.
political penguins.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I don't. Can we change our little penguin, or is it?
So
Oh
I
yeah.
wish, because I got the
Oh,
same
look.
one you do. Oh, there we go. So,
Oh.
what are your thoughts? I've been watching this this feud going on, XRP, 6X's or whatever, roughly, and all of a sudden you got the XRP army going after Bitcoin maxis, where they're talking about how XRP is going to replace Bitcoin, and
Oh my
it's like
God.
everybody's getting like super froggy. Like, what are your thoughts on all that?
So, I mean, I don't think there's any way XRP flips. Is that what they're claiming? That they're coming to take Bitcoin?
That's kind of what it sounds like.
I mean, is there any chance any coin would be able to overtake Bitcoin? I've never actually looked into that deeply, but I mean, I know there's speculation of Cardano or Solana flipping Ethereum.
Well, using what matrix? Because I mean, if you by market cap, by on-chain activity, by
I think they have to be market cap is what the standard is, right? Not because you have like total value locked and all that other stuff that you could go off of, but
honestly, I could see Bitcoin getting flipped by market cap, depending on especially with real world assets. If there is one of the chains, if forgive my ignorance, but does TVL have TVL has an effect on market cap, right?
Ooh, actually,
no, it wouldn't,
because that's the token itself, right? The market cap's the token
TVL
itself, but the total value locked is the
on
ecosystem on the chain, not the token itself. So
no, it could because the total value locked is the amount of value on the protocol, and to effectively be able to have the liquidity available to move, to be able to move, like if all the value of it wanted to move at the same time, it would have to have the token itself would have to have a certain value, that's relative, to the total amount of that's locked. So again, I could be wrong, but I think that if a protocol like say Ondo ended up where it had trillions and trillions, tens of trillions of dollars locked on it, potentially it could flip Bitcoin by market cap.
Yeah. How crazy would that be?
Yeah. No, it's
well,
and not to say that each token is going to be worth more than one Bitcoin, but as a whole, the market cap.
Well, and I will say ETH maxis, or not ETH maxis, the XRP maxis. What makes them think that they're going to be top dog or be and not with all these like real world asset plays? If there's going to be that much liquidity coming in and that much TVL, and I mean, wouldn't they blow XRP away? Or would XRP, just because of the pure fact that they would be the main leaders in the banking system in that area, which one do you think would capture the most?
I think it would depend on how much TVL was on XRP would be my guess. So
Hmm.
Like if everybody in the world, like all banks, they, tokenized on it, and again, there
Hmm.
was tens of trillions of dollars or, you know, 20, 30, 40 trillion dollars on it. Um, then potentially, it could flip it by market cap, I would guess. But there's just, I think that there isn't going to be, and again, this is just my personal thoughts. I don't think there's going to be one to rule them all.
Hmm.
XRP might end up being, what's used for cross border payments and stuff like that. But I think that there's other better chains that could be used for tokenization, of real world assets and stuff like that. So, um,
Yeah.
I think I kind of feel like XRP is going to be one trick pony. I really just think it's going to end up being for cross border payments, and it does a great job at it. Whenever I want to move crypto
Yeah.
cheaply and quickly from exchange to exchange, usually I'll buy XRP, send that because almost everywhere you can buy and sell
That or
XRP.
Litecoin.
Yeah,
Litecoin, you can send it to PayPal and stuff. And yeah, that's a great.
yeah, because there's a bunch of them. Like like if I want to send from Coinbase to back when I was using KuCoin, Coinbase uses USDC and KuCoin uses USDT, and so I didn't want to
Yeah.
send USDC on the Ethereum blockchain and then swap it into USDT. So when I could just send XRP, and then sell it, and then buy whatever I wanted.
C90 XRP armies, that nerd who landed a 7. Now they're shooting for 9s and higher.
Right?
God.
I I
Oh shit,
honestly,
that's great.
and I could be wrong. I mean, I sold, like when I was well in profit, but I sold my XRP for Ondo and Arrow, and I bought some of the Ripple IPO. But I honestly, me personally, I see that number they were throwing around forever, but they thought it was $589. I could see $5.89 being
Mhm.
being a target for easily for this bull run for XRP. Maybe a little bit more, but um yeah, I don't see it getting to like 15, 20, 30, $40, but fuck, who knows.
Yeah, no, their adoption is not quite there yet. Next
No.
bull run, it it might be, but like you said, even if it's a one trick pony, it might be great at that one trick and much better
Oh, it
than
is.
everyone else. And it's not saying that that will be the only one utilized, but it's good to have a little Swiss Army knife and of tools that you can utilize. So especially with cross border payments and sending stuff cheaply, and Western Union is so fucking 90s, man. I was
Oh
explaining
yeah.
to a family friend of ours last night that think of people in African countries that don't really have a,
Oh,
a
well,
traditional
dude,
bank or anything like that, or
they
get
asked
Western
right
Union. You
here.
can,
Dude,
yeah,
Western Union fucking bends you over with fees. I mean, they take like,
yeah,
10, 20, sometimes 30%. I mean, it's
hmm,
insane. So, it's, people that, want to shit talk crypto, that it's, like this, it's a scam and it's for the rich and, all that kind of stuff. It's like, no, what's really given crypto traction has been people, unbanked people. They
yep,
figured out that they can people that leave Africa and places like that, and they go work in like Singapore or the Dubai and places like that to send money home to the Philippines and Africa and
yep,
a lot of these
dude.
countries.
It's the one country that, or outside of India. India is the largest like growing country as far as crypto goes, with like people getting involved. But Nigeria is blowing up with with crypto users and influencers and stuff. So I'm not sure what it is, but and I've met quite a few, well, not met, but interacted with quite a few people on Twitter and in my Discord who are watchers from or subscribers from Nigeria. There's quite a few, so it's kind of interesting to see.
Is it a Nigerian prince that wants to send you $10 million?
Did I tell you this story? Did I tell you the story about the airdrop that I got last year? Okay,
I don't think so.
So last year I qualified for this project's airdrop, and it was worth like $3,000 or $4,000, and I had to register it on the exchange. I think it was Bybit, and I didn't have my Palau ID at the time, so I couldn't KYC. So I was going to lose out on all this money, and it was not even a month earlier. I got invited to speak on a Twitter Spaces event that was hosted by some people from Nigeria, and I was talking to one of those guys, and so I set up a separate account to claim this airdrop on, and I asked him, like, if you can KYC on this account, I'll give you half the airdrop. And he did. And so I set up the Bybit account and claimed the airdrop on the account and sent him half the airdrop because I had him KYC, but he didn't have access to the account. He didn't have the authenticator app.
Yeah.
So I helped him log in and stuff, and he KYC'd and we got the airdrop, and I fucking sent him half, and it was like a few $1,000. So I was like, man, I was so happy that it was funny because it's like the Nigerian prince, you know, they try and scam you for your money, but this dude actually helped me get an airdrop, and it was such a great twist to the story because I'm like, thank you, man, thank you. But it was so great. But yeah, crazy how things just kind of fall into place in crypto, man.
I've met some really, I mean, yourself included. I've met some really cool people in crypto. That otherwise I wouldn't have met. Josh. This past week, me and him have been doing a lot of video calls and stuff like that. I've been trying to help him out as much as I can. In DeFi and trying to get him jump started as far as locking in some pools and stuff. So, it's just, there's a lot of really cool people out there that, are, trying to use crypto to reshape their life, just find a different tack, because I think a lot of people just realize that, everything that we were told, growing up, and a lot of us are from different generations, but I mean, it was always the kind of the same mantra is, you go to school, get good grades, try to go to college. If you don't go to college, go out and get a job, work your way up, buy a house, have some kids, get a dog, take a trip once a year and pay your taxes. And, we were just all told that's, what you did, that was the American dream. And I think everyone's starting to realize that, that's not a dream. That's a nightmare. It's I want to do something different. And, I think a lot of people out there are looking to crypto as, a legitimate way that if you put the time in, it's a legitimate way to change your stars. And not get rich quick, not just to throw it in a meme coin and you make a couple $1 million and, you're rich. I mean, taking $1,000 and doing DeFi with it, making, at first, maybe you're only making $10 a day or $20 a day. I mean, $10 a day, that's $300 a month that you're getting for free, and then you can use that to open another liquidity pool. And, next thing you know, a couple months down the road, you've tripled or quadrupled your money and it's compounding, so now, instead of $1,000, you got $3,000 or $4,000. That's, making you $40 a day instead of $10 a day. Next thing you're making $100 a day and then $200 a day and then $1,000 a day. It's just, And then, if at the same time you're learning about airdrops and you're farming airdrops
Hmm.
and you're farming things like that and getting those bags, and if you can DeFi those bags,
Yeah.
it's just, you know, we're at a very pivotal time, and potentially this isn't going to last forever. DeFi might have
Oh yeah.
evolved to a point to where, you know, you might be happy, or you might be excited if you saw, double digit, uh, double digit yields. It might get to a
Yeah.
point if you're getting 10%, it's like, oh shit, it's like I can do a DeFi play and make 10%. Or like, right now I'm looking at my wrapped ETH Morpho and it's making me 2,000%. It's like,
Yeah.
like I got $1,600 in there and it's making me $100 a day. It's like,
And that's I'm glad you brought that up, because years ago I remember watching Crypto Lifer, and he was talking about liquidity pools. I think it was like 2.5 years ago. He talked about these liquidity pools on BNB chain that he was in,
hmm,
like during the bull run. It was like maybe at least 6 months to a year prior. He had been doing these liquidity pools and talking about the insane returns he was getting, and
hmm,
at the time, and it didn't last forever, because then the DAOs were hot, and then those fizzled. But I wonder if there will always be some room for these 4-figure percent returns. At least some
C90.
liquidity pools.
C90 said, "Damn it! Breaking news: Jim Cramer just said everyone should own some Bitcoin." He's like, "We can't have nice things."
We really can't. God damn
All
it,
right,
man.
everybody, fucking sell all your bags. Fucking bull run's over.
I'm just gonna burn my seed phrase book right now.
Yeah, sure.
It's just
We'll see you next bull run. Have a nice bear.
What is this guy still like? Who pays this guy?
Honestly, I think he's a psyop. I honestly think that all the big boys keep his show going because a lot of retail
Mm,
people watch him and listen, and basically he tells people to do what the big boys want them to do. So if he's telling people to buy, then that's basically getting retail to pump their bags so they can dump. If he's saying long something, then
yeah.
they fucking, then they liquidate, everybody by dumping the price. I honestly I think that they use him to manipulate the market.
Yeah. I mean, that's a good strategy. You need someone that's been around there the long time and trusted. Oh, I've seen his face, Jim Cramer. Yeah.
There's no way that guy's been around this long and can be like wrong like 95% of the time and have a
And still have a
successful show for
job.
decades. Yeah, for decades.
Yeah, not just a job, but a successful job.
Yeah.
You.
No, and he's basically he's a tradfi influencer, before social media. Because he has all those sound effects, the whoop whoop
Yeah,
whoop,
the panic
he has,
button.
yeah, the panic button and all that stuff, whoop whoop whoop, it's like,
Buy it now, buy it now.
yeah, bye bye bye,
Where's his
he's a hype
papers?
man.
His papers. He's got the
Oh,
papers.
dude,
Like,
he's a
I'm
hype
telling you,
man.
this is a good one.
Yeah, he's a hype man.
Oh shit.
So that's my personal feelings on him is he's basically a psyop for big money.
Man. Well, I wish he would leave, or I wish Gensler would take him with him.
Right? Yeah, he needs to stop fucking up crypto because there's people that actually listen to him.
Yeah,
Well,
that's all I really have for today, man. Onboarded you into the abstract.
I appreciate it. I mean, I might dig into it a little bit and keep my eye on it. Looks like the markets
Yeah,
are hinting at wanting to. Well, here I'll share real quick.
man. What do you think? would happen to the markets, we get this official elimination of the income tax. I mean, you're going to have people with so much more money to put into the markets that, I mean, even if it's just like, you know, $5, $10 here and there, you know, people are going to be wanting to put their money, at least have some kind of.
I'll be honest. What I would like to see is I would like to see not an elimination of the income tax, but just a flat tax. 5%, 10%, whatever. And just get rid of the IRS. Put taxes on the blockchain to where it just automatically comes out of your check or whatever. And it keeps, it takes exactly how much you owe. There's no guesswork at the end of the year. There's you don't have to go get your taxes prepared and all this stuff. It's basically just you're paying your fair share. If you make $1 million a year, or if you make $30,000 a year, you pay your fair share, and just get rid of the IRS, because the IRS is just such a gross violation of everything that America was founded on. Having a government organization that basically forces you to steals your property, and if you don't pay, can imprison you, or basically steal everything you own. I mean, it's like the least American thing, that.
Yeah, it is pretty shitty.
So yeah, no, I mean, looking at the market. Yeah. So looking at the market overall, you can see earlier today, like this is just my portfolio, but you can see earlier today, we kind of hit this bottom. But since then, I mean, you're seeing, here's a low, here's a higher low, and you see it pumped up and went down, but it didn't go down as far. And every time it goes back up, it looks like it's trying to trend upwards right now. So hopefully all this FUD from the Chinese AI, people finally realize that what, that it's not all that. It's not going to fucking crash everything.
Well, we had a nice correction. We kind of needed that little dip on the. Oh, that's the 4-hour daily.
I think I'm done. I'm done with dips. I want up only. I'm ready for up only. Yeah, I've done all my dry powder. I fucking other than my DeFi dry powder that I earn each day. I'm out of dry powder. But
yeah, we're looking at a nice little could be a little mini cup and handle on the daily. I see 120 in the future. 120 in the future.
I mean, we're about 102 right now, 102K on Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Let's see, on the 24-hour. Looks like Jupe is doing good. It's in the green.
Yeah, I got like 100. I think I got like 130 or something like that. 130 Jupe tokens from the airdrop.
So yeah.
I just staked them.
Looks like the official Trump token is trying to make a little bit of a comeback. We got 10% on the day. Hype, has some green going on, some SWE. Yeah, I mean, there's a little bit of green in the market, but
yeah,
blood makes the green grass grow. You got to get red before you get the green.
Where's the greed? Fear and greed, right there.
Oh,
and yeah. Don't be scared out there. I know all you guys watching are fucking locked in. So yeah.
No,
they've been around for the ride.
As far as my emotions when it comes to prices and the market's going up and down, I'm dead inside. I mean, I could watch my whole portfolio go to zero, and I'd be like, oh well.
Yep. Yeah. What are we working on next?
Yeah,
And
yeah. I just move on
and
to the
that's
next
it's good
thing.
to stay busy. You know, if stuff like this does bother you, find
Yeah,
something to keep you busy. You know, work on
keep
some
keep your
shit
mind off
that
of it.
yeah. You know, just trust the market will go back up and much
Yeah.
higher. So it's gonna be a fun year. A fun year.
I hope so. I really do. And I'm really what I'm keeping an eye on personally. I'll my closing statement here is I'm keeping my eye on ETH. Um, if the market is going to continue, the cycle is going to continue like it has historically. Obviously, Ethereum needs to pump. To kind of the Bitcoin and every channel you listen to is going to say this. Bitcoin dominance needs to drop off. Liquidity needs to flow
Mm.
into Ethereum. And then after Ethereum has its pump and breaks its all-time high, I think it's like $4,500. Then the altcoin season will kick off. And usually it's high caps first, and then slowly you'll see people that after they've
It
made some
trickles
money in
down.
the high caps and ETH, they'll go into the lower caps. So not financial advice, but your best bet right now, I wouldn't say go heavy into Ethereum, but having a little bit of exposure wouldn't be a bad thing. Having some of the high caps, having some Sol, maybe a little bit of Cardano, definitely some Chainlink, Avalanche.
Hmm.
Hedera is a good one. Sui, getting a little bit of those, and then dig for one or two. Don't put a ton into them, but dig for some low caps. Some ones like Plume. Plume is a really solid
Yeah.
project, just launched, and it's really low market cap.
Plume, layer 3, some good low caps
Uh-huh.
that have,
So Plume right now is sitting at 12 cents. It was at 10 cents earlier today, but it is currently well, it's not showing the market cap yet, but as of right now, it's saying it's at 3,043 by market cap, but it's not showing the market
mhm.
cap yet. So that's probably not
Okay.
exactly right because the fully diluted value is 1.2
Let's
billion.
see. Oh,
So it's definitely not sitting at 3,000 if it's FDV is 1.2 billion.
mm, yeah, I don't see the market cap on here on TradingView. And you probably got airdrop sellers too that sold a lot.
Well,
So that wouldn't
1.2
surprise me why
billion,
it's
1.2 billion would put it in the 70s. So, like Floki, Jasmy, Quant, they're all about 1.2
mm,
billion by market cap. So realistically, that's probably where Plume is sitting. But I could definitely see Plume doing at least a 10x when the market
oh
takes
yeah.
off. With
Yeah.
conservatively with the partners that I mean, almost daily. I mean, it's at least one, if not two or three, new partners. They have 108 partners currently, and almost daily they're getting new ones. You got Ondo, you got Aether, you got some pretty heavy hitters that they're working with,
Mm-hmm.
and it's an RWA RWA and a DeFi play. So um,
Yeah.
there's some gems. There's definitely some low cap gems that you can get in on. A favorite of mine is Casper. Super high risk. It's like at 300 and something by market cap. Um, but I could definitely see it if it does take off, it's going to take off in a big way.
Yeah. And you brought up Aether. That's
Yeah.
another good low cap. I mean, it's what's 5-6 cents right now. It's
Yeah. Aether is at
super
5
cheap.
cents, and
Super
it's sitting
cheap.
at 181 by market cap.
Man. Yeah. And these all these guys are building or not just building, but making partnerships, collaborating, building out the infrastructure.
I don't know about you, but whenever I look at a project to invest in, that is one of the main data points that I look at is to legitimize the project for me. If they have people like like Ondo and Coinbase and BlackRock and just these heavy hitters investing in them or building on them, to me that speaks volumes. That gives it staying power. That injects investment capital, development, money for development, to improve it and scale it, things like that. So those are the types of things I look at when I'm investing. I don't look at that's why I don't pay attention to memes. I don't go by what's being hyped on social media. So anyway, I'll end with that. I could go on forever.
Yeah, man.
What are your closing statements?
Yeah, some of these low caps, you want to keep on your radar. And if you haven't started building a little bag, if Bitcoin's too out of reach, I tell a lot of people, especially if they're brand new, they're like, oh, how do I get Bitcoin? Like it's okay to have some, for sure. But if you're just getting started, you want something that'll give you a little bit better return on your investment. At least if you're looking for a good return in the short term, or at least during this next bull run. Because, parking it in some low cap coins, solid projects that have good backing. And yes, one of the first things I look for is, who's supporting the projects or who's building it. Is the team doxed? Like if the team doesn't have their face out there and a lot less information than you would like to see, that's always a red flag. But making sure that a good investment, and usually they'll say like, oh, we have raised millions in seed round funding, so that's always a good sign. Look for venture capital funded projects or backed projects, and many of the test nets that I interact with even have pretty solid funding before. But even if they don't, some of them will have like $1 million or $2 million funding, and I'm like, okay, like let's test it out. It doesn't always work out, but finding projects that are serious, not just, oh, we're gonna build something and then rug you or whatever the case may be. But our favorite.
All right. Actually, hold on real quick. Let me do this real quick. Let me make sure I got the sound. All right. Yep. Sound is on.
We got Stone Cold Jim Cramer.
All right, here we go. We're gonna end on a bearish note.
Look, if you want to own Bitcoin, own Bitcoin. I own Bitcoin. You should own Bitcoin. Bitcoin's a great thing to have in your portfolio. But my first strategy, okay, look, I say if you want to own Bitcoin, own Bitcoin.
All right. All right. We're with that. I'm gonna go and cry myself to sleep.
While eating a nice juicy steak.
I wake up and all my bags haven't gone to zero.
Yeah. Well, thank you everyone for jumping in. Josh, C90, was Deadwood in here?
Deadwood was in here. It's
everyone on
X. We appreciate you, Josh. If you're listening, get a hold of me. I definitely want to know if if you were able to get that sorted out. I want you to get on DeFi, brother. You got dreams. I want to help you accomplish your dreams.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. Yeah, let me know. Just reach out to me and we can dive more into that.
Awesome. You know what? We actually should. He's actually a really fucking cool dude. I mean, maybe we can have him on sometime. He's just kind of trying to learn crypto and trying to learn DeFi and. But super interesting dude. I don't want to dox him or share anything that he shared with me privately, but yeah, just super interesting dude, you know, and I'd love for him to come on and, you know, share whatever he's comfortable with. But yeah, maybe I'll arrange
great,
something
man.
where the three of us can do like a conference call, and, you know, we can discuss, you know, maybe, you know, doing a topic for a show, and you know, maybe even live we could, you know, walk him through, you know, entering a liquidity pool and, you know, all that kind of thing.
Oh yeah, yeah, and
Yeah,
that always helps.
He's here.
You know,
He said
people who aren't
100%.
yeah, and that always helps people who don't really have a full understanding. That's why I love walking people through every step in my videos, like all the transactions, the clicking, and, you know, I don't want to cut things out that people might miss that might be important, especially the technical glitches, like the issue that he's running into. I really have to see it and kind of analyze it and dive into it that way.
Yeah.
But, you know, I love to break stuff down. You know, if you're having wallet issues, connectivity, refreshing, and doing all this stuff.
And you're much smarter on that stuff than I am. You know, I think you would probably do a lot better helping them out with that, you know, technical issue, because yeah, you're just much smarter on the tech side with that kind of thing.
Yeah, we'll help you out, Josh.
All right, yeah.
We'll
you know what? Hey, Josh, tomorrow, I'll maybe like tomorrow I'll see if I can schedule something with the both of you, and we'll just do like a private teleconference and see if we can get at least his wallet issue sorted out. And then, like I said, then we can also talk about maybe doing like a show later this week or something like that, to where, you know, we can, you know, live, you know, let him go through and open up a liquidity pool, or, you know, maybe share his experiences so far, you know, with DeFi, you know, since he's new to it.
Yeah, that'd be great, man. Always looking at ways of expanding the show and bringing new content.
Yeah, no, absolutely. So, well, everyone, have a great evening, and I hope while all of us are sleeping that the market decides that it wants to do up only. So, until then,
to the moon.
Veteran Crypto out.